So moderation case study number 4 looks more at the moderation of an actual task. So in the previous case studies, we've looked at the assessment process, we've looked at the whole moderation process, we've looked at the background and the situation in the department and the school. Now we're going to look at the actual task. And please just remember that this is not a model of excellence, but rather a basis for discussion and comment to make sure that we learn from this. And these are normal, common things that happen in schools. So let's have a look at the moderation of the task in this particular school. The actual application or marking of the assessment task and tool is delegated to the teacher. The intention is for the teachers to discuss the answers and marking before the marking actually takes place, but there's often limited time. They are very experienced, so they know and understand what the answers should be. Every teacher submits a sample of a learner's work that they have marked to the head of department. The head of department then assesses whether all the teachers are marking at the same and correct level. When new teachers are appointed, the school supports the teacher by providing a senior staff member to cross-mark a learner's work. Through feedback, the new teacher can align her marking style with the rest of the department. The teachers discuss the learner's results at the end of the term and look at which learners may need extra support and how well the grade as a whole performed. So let's have a look at the different aspects that we can learn from here. Well, the first is, if a school and department is serious about teaching and learning of skills as well as content, it is essential that answers and interpretations are discussed, because these discussions contribute to raising the standards and expectations of the learners and the school, and of course the teachers. It's essential that we allow new teachers to provide input during the feedback process, as they often contribute new ideas and provide a different insight on the quality and assessment of teaching and learning. Feedback and discussion is essential, especially after a set of assessments has taken place. We can learn so much from our discussions and looking at how we can improve, and this is the only way that we can actually put improvements in place in a school. This moderation process is pointless if a person without experience, knowledge, and requirements of the subject carry out this process. And then, of course, it is more effective to have a discussion around changes, improvements, and inconsistencies than submitting a set of assessments to be reviewed. Previously in this course, you learned about the difference between moderation and verification. We've got to be so certain and sure that we are not just verifying a task and verifying the marking of the task, but actually looking for improvements. Now, what sort of feedback and discussion should we be actually having, and what should we be given in terms of ways forward? Well, the first is looking at weaknesses and opportunities for individual learners, looking at results and trends across all classes, looking at results and trends within each class, discussion on the teaching strategies and methodologies, particularly those that worked and those that didn't. And again, teachers can learn from each other through these discussions. Ways to improve on results and raise quality and standards. And then, of course, most importantly, changes and improvement to be made in the overall assessment process. And of course, that can then feed into the moderation process as well. Have a look at these and see, how on track are you at your school? How on track are you for each assessment task that you do, or each formal assessment task that you do? Do you have these feedback sessions and discussions where you look at how you can improve your results?